In this lesson, we're going to learn how to combine functions by adding and subtracting. Make sure you copy everything down that we do in the examples. So for example 1, we have to find f plus g of x. This means that we need to add f of x and g of x. Up here we see that f of x is x squared plus 3x minus 4, that's f of x. And g of x, underlined in purple, was negative 2x plus 2. So, first I need to write f of x. So I'm just going to write that in green because I underlined it in green. So f of x was x squared plus 3x minus 4. And then I'm supposed to add, so then I add g of x, which was negative 2x negative 2x plus 2. So I'll write that in purple. Negative 2x plus 2. Right? Now what I just need to do is to combine like terms. Remember, to be like terms, they have to have the same variable and exponent. So x squared and 3x are not like terms because this doesn't have the 2 as an exponent. So my only x squared term is just the x squared right here. So I'm just going to switch back to black. I'll write x squared. And then I have an x term here and an x term here. And notice I'm making sure I keep the signs in the box. So that's 3x minus 2x, which is 1x. And I'm just going to keep, there's a 1 right there, I'm just going to keep it invisible, but you can write it if you want to. Right? And then I have to combine the numbers. So I had negative 4 plus 2. Negative 4 plus 2 is negative 2. Alright? So my final answer is just f plus g of x equals, and then I'm just going to rewrite what I had there. X squared plus x minus 2. Go ahead, pause, and copy this down. For example 2, we're using the same two functions, f of x and g of x. But this time it says to find f minus g of x. So that means we're going to be taking f of x and then subtracting g of x. So f of x is the same value as before, so I'll write it in green again. X squared plus 3x minus 4. And then I'm subtracting g of x. I'm going to write the minus sign. But this is where this one is a little different, so be very careful. I'm subtracting g of x. g of x is negative 2x plus 2. And I want to subtract this entire polynomial. So to show that the entire thing is being subtracted, I need to put it in parentheses. So I'm going to say parentheses, negative 2x. Actually, let me go back and put that in purple. Negative 2x plus 2. Right? So we wrote f of x, and we brought down the subtraction sign, and then we're subtracting g of x right here, but we're subtracting the entire thing, so it has to go in parentheses. Right? Now this next step is very important. Because there's a subtraction sign out here, that negative needs to be distributed to everything inside the parentheses. It's going to be like I'm multiplying by a negative 1. So I'm going to have to multiply negative 2x by negative 1 and positive 2. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to rewrite the f of x right here. So I'm just rewriting x squared plus 3x minus 4. And here now I have to distribute. So negative 1 times negative 2x is positive 2x. Negative times positive 2 is negative 2. So notice when we multiply by the negative, it changes the sign. What was negative became positive. What was positive became negative. Now I need to combine like terms like I did before. So I have an x squared term here, and it's only 1, so I write x squared. Then I have plus 3x and plus 2x. So So 3x plus 2x is 5x. And then there's numbers, so I have negative 4 minus 2. Negative 4 minus 2 is negative 6. So let's write my final answer over here. It would be f minus g of x equals x squared plus 5x minus 6. That's my final answer. So for this, again, the important thing to remember is when you're subtracting a polynomial, you need to distribute the negative to all the terms inside. Go ahead, copy this down, and then get started on the practice. Good luck.